The idea was to bring together a group of remarkable people, see if they could become something more. See if they could work together when we needed them to fight the battle.
Dr. Witt, there's all the person. Just be
I am Iron Man. Shut up! There was an idea called the Avengers. The idea was to bring together a group of remarkable people, see if they could become something more. See if they could work together when we needed them to fight the battle. Well,
Dr. Witt, there's all the person. Just be
I am Iron Man. That's my secret, Captain. I'm always angry. Assemble. That's my secret, Captain. I'm always angry. I am Iron Man. Shut up!
Yes, sir.
There was an idea called the idea was to bring together a group of remarkable people, see if they could become something more. See if they could work together when we fight the battle.
Five, four, three, two, one.
How's it going? You guys, seriously, what we're about to do is unprecedented in all of Mario Kart streaming, okay? We are about to use actual tilt controls. I'm not talking about the meme kind where we say we use tilt controls. I'm talking full-on using tilt controls in Mario Kart 8. If you guys click down below... Thanks, Annie, for the 25 bits. I appreciate that.
We did it, y'all. Hess using tilt controls.
Exactly. I'm using tilt controls because, as you guys might know, if you guys go down and try to redeem some points, you'll notice that we've actually reached the goal for using tilt controls. There it is. So I'm about to do that. It's all because of you. Hello, Luigi. Welcome on in. Hello, Bunny. Welcome on in. How's it going? Silver Down. How's it going? Ooh, I like that emote. I didn't know it was a Twitch Global emote. All right, Mad Hat sounds awesome. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, thanks, Esther, for bringing my attention to that, so I was able to fix it. I appreciate it. Yeah, that was a by the Shizzle Nerds. It was an electro swing version of the Avengers theme, which I thought was fun. Let's see. Echan, welcome, Evan. How are you? How's your midweek going, my friend? Pretty boring. Went for a run, played around with Audacity. Ooh, wait, with Audacity? What did you do in Audacity? That sounds cool. Hey, how's it going, Dean? Welcome, my dude. Thanks for being here. We did it, Reddit. Yeah, we did it. It's true. Nice. I love the JJ emotes, Bunny. That's awesome. Hello, how's it going, Howdy? Welcome in. Hey, Lotsa. I use tilt controls in Smash. What? You use tilt controls in Smash? Do you use like an actual Wii Remote and Nunchuck, or just the Wii Remote? Can you use motion controls with just a Wii Remote? I think you can, right? What are tilt controls? Excellent question. Excellent question, Connor. It's playing Mario Kart in the most optimal way, obviously. And I'll demonstrate that in just a second here. Let's go over to our main screen. And I'll show you. Alright, so after you pick your character, you're given some options you're never meant to change. And, wait. Can I change it from this screen or not? I don't know if I can change it from here or not. Does anybody know how to change those options? Because I don't know how to. But you can switch to tilt controls, and then instead of turning with like normal with the joystick, you actually have to do this to turn. It's ridiculous. Kit Boga, that does look like Kit Boga. I love that. It's actually not mine. Who is that actually? Is that Dean in chat? I'm doing really good, Annie. How are you? I actually had a really busy day at work today. I'm gonna have an even busier day at work tomorrow, but it was productive, so it was good. It was good stuff. Yep, that's Dean, all right. It does look like Kit Boga though, Connor. You're gonna sleep or do other stuff? All right, sounds good, Lotsa. Have a good sleep, dude. Take it easy, my friend. Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. Alpha Sapphire is a good game, Strawberry. I'm glad you're enjoying that game too. Holy cow, Lotsa is doing really well with the all caps shouting. I'm glad you're doing great, Howdy. That's good news. Like I mentioned, I got a lot of work done, but it was a lot. God, wasn't he that today? Oh, what? Are you on a laughing gas or whatever, Annie? Are you over that phase yet? Just waiting for the weekend? Dude, I'm in the same boat, Evan. I am in the same boat. Tilt controls for the win. I'm so ready, Dean. I gotta make sure that they're on, though. I think they're on, but I should definitely make sure. And by the way, with tilt controls, your control stick literally does not work. It doesn't function in any way to steer. You have to just use your controller. It's kind of nuts. You're over it now. Gotcha. It was this morning. All right. Well, that's good. So would you say it was smooth overall? You have to like, oh man, you have to get all those pain meds and eat, what is it, soup? Or you can only have soup. You can't have like actual food or whatever. Her beta might be coming to the meetup. Dean, that is all but confirmed. But I'm trying not to make that super public, just because we're kind of at full capacity for our meetup. So, yeah. But what you're saying is most likely true, which is honestly I'm so excited for. Hey, Toady, how's it going, dude? Thanks for being here. No, it's fine. It's fine, Dean. You wouldn't have known that I was supposed to be on the DL, but we are getting really close to like a limit for number of people. So, but yeah, it's very, very exciting. So if you and Handheld were to go, you would also meet Andrew and his wife. Just saying. Just saying. All right, Toady and Dean are here. So let's start off with some intimate 200cc races. This will be among the first. No comm, where I'm gonna try tilt controls. If tilt controls aren't on, I'll try to turn them on as fast as I can. Whew. Nothing wrong with a normal day. Fair enough. But we crave something a little, out of the ordinary. Something a little different. Hey, how's it going, Kara? Was that always your name? Or did you change it recently? How are you, by the way, Kara? I'm so sorry we missed each other, by the way. You know what I'm talking about. You've been doing Goog. Toady's been doing Goog. That's good news. Alright, do I indeed have tilt controls on? Let's find out. Hey, Preston, welcome. Alright, well, enjoy baseball, my friend. Oh my word. Tilt controls. Wait a minute. I can use a control stick too. Wait, can I? No, I can't. I can't decide if... I think I can use the control stick a little bit. I can't tell. But yeah, tilt controls are definitely on. Oh my word, this is very... This is very, very difficult to control and do sharp turns. Now, this is, mind you, this is still 200cc. Wow. That was very tough. Hey, how's it going, MS Gamer? Swing your arms from side to side. Come on, it's time to go. Do the Mario. Take one. Step two, then again. Let's do it with a Mario. I didn't sing that right at all. All together now. You know who could sing that really well, though? Is Hex and Heck. She's perfected that song, MS Gamer, if you ever meet her. Says Nicholas and I are at a soft yes. I hope we wouldn't exceed. No, you wouldn't. This is Dean. This is assuming that you and Nick can come. We're at our limit. All right, we're assuming that you guys can come, and we're hoping you can. You guys should be able to come no matter what. But my only thought is, if more people know that he's coming, more people might want to come to the meetup because I mean he's Andrew, obviously. So I'm trying to be sensitive around that. You got home. I'm so glad to hear you got home, Kara. I didn't realize that. All the seats were negative. What do you mean all the seats were negative, Kara? All fine. How pro gamers play Mario Kart. Well, right now, MS Gamer, I'm using tilt controls. So that might kind of throw you for a loop a little bit. So, yeah. You cheesed it? Oh, did you? Good job, Dean. Standby life. Oh, your lip still feels weird from the numbing. It'll probably feel weird for a while. Oh my gosh. I gotta actually flick my controller to get the tricks off the side. Anyone else that wants to play with us is highly encouraged to use tilt controls too. Alaska is lit though. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, Alaska's great. I have some cousins that live there. Holy cow, it takes a lot more concentration to use tilt controls. I need an extra handicap? Thanks, MS Gamer, I appreciate that. I wouldn't say that necessarily, but thank you for saying that. Them tilt controls be tilting. Yeah, this is this takes my utmost concentration. What I do like though is I think you can use the control stick a little bit. Oh, that's right, that dodge. Oh yeah, that's 3 dodges in a row. Just wait, I'll get better placings when I use tilt controls and... Well, I shouldn't speak too soon. Oh boy. Oh boy. Nope, bad. The perils of tilt controls, ladies and gentlemen. Hit a bullet bill, please. Oh, wow. Alright, sounds good, Strawberry. Take it easy, my friend. I'm doing pretty well, Scott. Hey, Scott, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. How are you, Scott? You should have turned calm players on, Davey Wavy. That's alright. We only have 4 more races. We only have 2 more races to go with this. I just wanted to make sure I had tilt controls on and I could get my bearings. But I'll definitely turn calm back on once I'm sure that I'm using tilt controls correctly. Oh, man. So, some pretty funny stuff. So, we had the entire team obviously see that family-friendly live Marvel-themed studio opener video, right? And, I know some people are trying to use the video for their opener. Like, I know Justin, Gaming with Dad, is going to be using it for his intro, which is really awesome. That's honestly, that makes me so happy. So, I gave him the source file for that. And I actually have witnessed other people on the team taking time during their own streams. Oh man, this is so much harder with tilt controls. Oh. That are gonna incorporate. I've been playing the video on their streams, so your green screen's acting up. Oh, it is. You're right. That's so annoying. So here's something that's kind of funny about that is, the light keeps going out. Oh my gosh. The light on the left keeps going out, so I was adjusting the brightness to match, and I guess I messed up the green screen in the process. Hey, Wasabi, welcome on in. How are you? It's been a minute. This is how you Jones indeed, my friend. Whew. This is so stressful. Tilt controls. I think I ran into my own banana there. You want someone good at this game? You should watch Toady. Toady is excellent at Mario Kart 8. Wow, I cannot believe I missed that. I'm pretty sure I'm running into my own stuff here. Aww. The whole point of using that was to... Oh well. It's alright, I'll take second place. I'll take second place. Just the simple Jones question mark. I love that. So, I wonder why the green screen's being all weirdo-y. Properties. Or not properties. I gotta hit filters. Filters. Chroma key. So did that help? Oh, but now I'm getting fuzzy. I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark. Did that help? I think that helped a little bit. How's it going, Rewill? Thanks so much for the follow. Welcome on in. Still a little off. Sorry, I think it's about to get kind of creepy. Gotta find that fine balance. I think that's as close as we're gonna get, unfortunately. I guess it's kind of improved. Hello, how's it going? Am I saying Rewill? Am I saying that properly? Welcome on in. I see, and yeah, so far the only thing stopping us from coming would be moving into our new house. Right. Step 5 is 6. Gotcha, you're pretty close then. I really hope you guys can make it. That would be so awesome. Ray, you will. All right, Ray, you will. Thank you. Thank you for clarifying that. Oh, what hit me? I know what hit me. Oh my gosh. I encourage everyone to try using tilt controls. It's a trip. Upgrade your Switch and laptop Ethernet. Oh, what? Dude, let's go. I'm so glad you used Ethernet, man. You're gonna notice the difference eventually. Wow, it's like Slidey Town. Ray, you will. Another star. Sorry, cow. He still got ahead. I messed up. Good job, Toady. I was a recommended channel for you. Wow, Rayu. Well, thank you for letting me know. That's always fascinating whenever I hear that. See, look, the tilt controls icon was next to my name. That's the proof. Read your message. I don't know if you remember, but you told me to remind you about the Mana stream tonight. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you. The video of Lamar using tilt controls. I have not seen Lamar Wilson's tilt controls video, Scott. You should 100% send that to me. I wonder... I think the green screen looks okay for now. That's on turning... You're turning tilt controls on? Dude. Let's go. That's definitely hype. Let's do hard comm. Let's do 6 races this time, because now Toady's stepping it up and turning on tilt controls. You will? Awesome, Scott. Looking forward to it. Thank you, Esther. Thank you for clarifying. By the way, they always say dress for the job you want, not the job that you have. So I've completely dressed up as a hobo in pajama pants and a completely blank white shirt. So I'm trying to become a homeless person. So that's my goal. Yeah, Dean. Dean, you best have those tilt controls on, my dude. Do I want to work sleeping then? Good question, Lola. I think the night shift is sort of my thing, yeah. Okay, Pixel, yes. Hello. First of all, welcome. Second of all, I am legitimately using tilt controls. It's no longer just a meme. It's also reality. It's true. It's very crazy. All right. We already went to Toad's Turnpike once. I'm happy with that. You may not be able to tell, but I'm getting 3rd in these races for a reason. Is it because you're also using tilt controls? Waggle to win. Wait, waggle to win? Does that work in this game? With a sideways Joy-Con, I'm not. I'm playing with a Pro Controller, but that's a good point. That's like if I want to make my experience straight up unpleasant playing this game, Esther, I'll play with a sideways Joy-Con. And that really is true no matter what game you're playing. Sideways Joy-Con is just not the way to play it. I appreciate the concept of it becoming 2 controllers. I just don't think it works very well in implementation. Thanks for the host. I really appreciate that, Rayu. Thank you big time. My name is Sir William... Okay, I can't say that wasabi out loud. When I think of tilt control, I think of Wii Remote. Fair enough. The most gimmicky of all controllers. Oh my gosh. Well, I didn't fall off the side. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. Toady's still killing it, probably. Oh my word. It'd be nice if there's a compromise between tilt controls and standard controls where you could use, like, if you use both tilt controls and, whoa. And standard control stick controls, you could, like, make minute little movements. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. How are you? Revoke David's driver's license. What the? Wii Remote world's greatest creation? I definitely don't agree with that. Just kidding, Lolo. Who am I kidding? You're the expert on all devices ever made. Why would I ever question you? Man, look at that Bullet Bill just going to town on these racers. There's Toady. There's Dean. It's neck and neck, boys and girls. Okay, I didn't want to hit that guy. I wanted to hit Toady. I got the double item. Let's go. And I got a coin. Perfect. Yes! Let's go. Let's go. Why am I so bad, David? Well, first of all, I won. Second of all, I want you to notice I'm using tilt controls, and so is Toady. So there's some tilt controls afoot. How goes the tilt controls? How's it going, Speed? Check your Discord messages. Not family friendly, just to know. All right, thanks. Appreciate it, Scott. Baby tilting. I'm tilted from these tilt controls. All right, not gonna lie. The Hui emotes. Pixel, nice. I'm also using a Pro Controller. Okay, fair enough. At least I have a reason to whine about getting close to last place this time. Wait, why? Why do you have a reason, Dean? Me 200 IQ. Oh, that's the 200 IQ emote. Nice. I like that. What's your reason, Dean? Yeah, it's the Smash Pro Controller. I switch up between this one and my main one. Imagine thinking Johns are acceptable just because you're not playing Melee. Good one, Fraud. Good one. How's it going, Andrew? Welcome on in. Andrew, what is a highlight from today? What is a highlight that you experienced today during your Wednesday? How long have I been streaming on Twitch? Excellent question. I made an account in 2012. I did my first stream in 2014. Took a huge break. Did a few in 2015. And then revamped my stream in 2017. And had a regular... I am Twitch. Is that right, Lolo? I've had a regularly scheduled stream since 2018. So kind of a long-winded answer, but I don't like to say like I've been streaming since 2014 because that's kind of disingenuous, even though technically that's my first stream was in 2014. So, good question, by the way, Ray. Oh, there I go. Making it through work, that's certainly a highlight, Andrew. That's certainly a highlight. I'm glad you were able to do that. Also, thankful that you have a job, which some people do not. Does anyone else have a highlight of the week or a highlight of the day they want to share? Oh, no way. Went after Toady and not me. Rough pumpkins. Ooh, that was close. Using tilt controls is nuts. Did I just get spared of the lightning as I drove off the side? Universe brain strats. Oh boy, oh boy. We're crashing into the wall. Oh. Closing it was pretty short, that's good. How long is it usually, Fraud? Oh. Wow, that's a lot of casualties. Oh, oh my. It's so weird. It's like playing the game. Oh boy. It's like playing the game new. Oh, well, I just threw away my victory by driving the wrong way. Stupid Wario. Well, and Toady got there too, I think. Was that Toady? Or is that just a CPU? I did nothing today besides get the teeth pulled. Well, I mean, I feel like that's the only thing you could do for a day, right? Got $3 dips. All right, let's go. Oh man, some random Wario got ahead of me. That's embarrassing. Is everyone else doing tilt controls? I know Toady's doing tilt controls, Risco. I don't think Dean is though. Made myself a salsa burrito with a few tortilla chips. Ooh, sounds tasty, Howdy. I like that. Just curious, as I've never seen you before, and this is a whole new crowd of folks I haven't met before. I've been active on Twitch for 9 months. Normally when a suggestion comes up, I find there are some people in common. Oh, really? The Twitch algorithm is definitely a mysterious beast. We don't know how it works or how it operates. But I'm certainly glad you landed here. Good meeting you also. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. That means a lot to me. Holy snap. Well, let's get this in there. Enjoy the family-friendly live Marvel parody courtesy of Risco. Enjoy. Thank you so much for redeeming that, Risco. How's it going, silly DJ? Oh, poggers to you. I'm actually using tilt controls. It's kind of out of this world. I haven't watched it today yet. Well, there you go, Esther. I gotta admit, I've seen it already a few times. I can't help myself. Ooh. These tilt controls, man. Rough pumpkins. Alright, here we go. Yes! Oof. Oh, I hit Toadie also. Rip. Oh boy. I missed another lightning bolt by falling off the side. You guys, what's happening? That was awesome. I've gotten really lucky with that recently. Oh, I wasted it. I wasted it. I used it too soon. Wow. I used it way too soon. You enjoyed the video? Gotta waggle to win, just like Tony said. Wow, this is very difficult to control. Sorry, Dean, you know how to do it to him. Ow. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Well, that's awesome, Ryu. I love Mario Kart 64 also. Did you grow up on the 64? The 64 is my favorite console, by the way, Ryu. So I like your answer there. Tilt controls prove it? The icon next to my name. The icon next to my name proves it. I got Mario Kart indeed. How's it going, Starma? Welcome on in. I mean, you're doing a lot better than I could do. Yeah? Have you tried tilt controls, Risco? I actually thought it'd be a little bit worse than it is. It's pretty bad, but I definitely thought it'd be a bit worse than this. My highlight is that I'm currently DMing back an animator on a beloved game from my childhood for asking if I could talk to him about a game. What? That's so cool. Can you share what game it is? That's really cool, Howdy. Congratulations for being able to talk to someone like that. I created a Twitch account for my friend. The first step was to admit and follow me. Thank you, Lola. I really appreciate that. Wow, how cool. Well, I'm honored that you'd think of that for your friend. What's your friend's tag? Is it, hold on, let me guess. Is it Huevo Loco? Is Huevo Loco his tag? If it's Huevo Loco, then it is awesome. I saw Huevo Loco follow me 7 hours ago. I mean, I've done the Mario Kart Wii. Oh, have you? Oh, I'm sure that's a lot worse. Motion controls have gotten a lot more precise and tight in like later gens, so. Hey, JP, welcome. I'm doing really good. I had a pretty busy day at work today, but now I'm playing tilt controls in Mario Kart with some of you guys, so this is fun. The game was an MMO called Free Realms in the late 2000s. Really? Huh. And you got to talk to an animator. Wow, what are you looking to learn from the animator? Or just like learn facts about the game? Because I know you do stuff in Blender, Howdy. You're pretty talented at that stuff. And you're a really good artist, too. You missed the early gifts. Oh, boy. So slam into a wall. I don't think getting the boost is worth it on that part. Oh boy. How have I gotten like 3 stars this game? I think the game's feeling bad for me. Wow. Oh. This is crazy. Free roam was pretty freaking fun. But so much of the game was pay gated. It was. I didn't know that. Oh, I thought that was the final lap. Akko Taco. And now your boy's 10th place. This is rough, boys and girls. Okay, somehow I avoided that bullet bill. I don't know how I pulled that off. Yeah, I generally think not going on those things makes you faster. Played one of that before Roblox, one of the earlier free-to-play games. Was it really? Huh. Well, no, I'm an older dude. I guess if forced to choose a favorite overall system, probably the SNES. That's awesome. I feel bad, Ray, because I've kind of missed out on the SNES era. I did get an SNES Mini though, and I was playing through Zelda: Link to the Past. I haven't finished it yet, but I'm enjoying it. I grew up on the NES though. It was the first and only console that my parents bought for my brother and I. And we really loved it, but man, all we wanted was the N64 because I think that was brand new when we were kids. And our cousins had it like the year it came out in like 96. And that's all we wanted to play, man. So we finally sold the NES and our games and we got the N64. And of course, I got an NES later. Actually, Von Fluffykins sold me his old stuff. So I was able to get the console back, which is great, but... Wario and Mario Kart 64 was my first Wario experience. Same here, Pixel. What a great memory. I loved Wario's portrayal in that game. And by the way, Charles Martinet, who voices Mario and Luigi, is Silly DJ with us now? Let's go. He decided to go with an Italian interpretation of the character because originally he was supposed to be German. Wario was supposed to be German, but he just assumed he'd be Italian like everyone else. Hypothetically, last week I got the guitar I was talking about in Slash Epiphany Les Paul. I probably said that wrong. Anaconda Burst, which means it's green. That's awesome, Dean. Congratulations, man. I'm glad you got that guitar. That's good news. Sup, gamers? How's it going, Starma? Starting a little behind on chat here. Oops. Rip. Braking during drifting definitely helps, even with tilt controls. Oh boy. Well. Alright, Bowser Jr., don't show off the fact you have a shell like that. I know I'm jealous. You have a spiny shell on your back, and now you have an actual Koopa shell you can just throw. Well then. Man, I keep going in the grass for no reason. You know what's crazy though? I can actually more easily drive with one hand because of tilt controls. I don't have to have a hand on the stick. Let's go. Let's go! First place. On the SNES, I loved the JRPGs on it. Yeah, I've heard a lot of legendary things about those, actually. It's Wario Wednesday. The NES is also one of my favorites. Loved Mega Man series on that system. Nice. I played Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt and... What's that racer game called? pole position, and we had this Tiny Toons game. The Tiny Toons game was the first game I'd ever beaten. A good day, David. I might not be able to save it. That's all right, Starma. Luigi, ooh, fun. Enjoy playing the new Super Mario Bros. Series with your brother. That sounds like a lot of fun. Epic gimmick question again. If you were to remove one character from Melee, but they would be added to later entries, who would it be? Remove one character from Melee. Gosh. People are gonna hate me in chat. People are gonna hate me in chat. But I'd probably remove Dr. Mario. Honestly. I'd probably remove Dr. Mario. Yeah, that's what I thought. Because Dr. Mario was always the clone that is, like, he's literally the same character as Mario, right? Like, literally the same. That's what, like, made it always kind of weird for me. Is Dr. Mario is literally the same character as Mario. But see, I like Dr. Mario aesthetically. Like, he could have been a costume or something. Yeah, I know he's your main. I don't know. I like Dr. Mario, but if I had to pick one character to remove in Melee, it would be Dr. Mario. Ganondorf, what? What's the reason, Starma? I see the point of the question, but it makes sense. Feels kind of like... He feels kind of Brawl-like. Are you saying Dr. Mario does fraud or something else? Can never beat Super Mario Bros. Games without the Game Genie. Nice. Although the Sega Genesis, I was able to beat all the Sonic games. What? Unassisted? Wow. That's amazing. Nice work. Which Sonic game was your favorite on the Genesis? Oh gosh. I know SC Lessie in chat recently completed Sonic 2, I think? Or is it Sonic 3 and Knuckles? I don't remember. I would say Ganondorf for one reason only. I feel like if it wasn't shoved into Melee, you would... Oh yeah, a better moveset later on. Yeah, I know people think that, but like, I'm happy with this moveset. I don't think it's a big deal. Oops. Plus, like, if they do a reboot of Smash or whatever, which I'm sure they will, and they include Ganondorf, you'll make his moveset unique, and people can be happy then. I like Ganondorf in Melee. He feels great. Like, I love him the way he is right now. Oh man, that was rough. Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that? Did you guys just see that? That was insane. That was insane. That was on tilt controls too. I'll take third place. And Toady, you get the first place. Good job on getting first place. And Silly, good job on getting third. I think you joined like a game or two in though. Dean, you should switch to tilt controls. You'll probably do better. Can't clip on mobile. That's alright. That was crazy. I can highlight it if I need to, if someone can't clip it. I've beaten all the Sonic games, but I've never collected all the emeralds in it unassisted. By far the worst special stage in the series. I say that knowing that Heroes and Sonic 1 special stages exist. Oh yeah. Really? Sonic Heroes special stages are among the worst. They're so bad. So bad. You are using tilt controls? Really? It doesn't show the icon on your name. That's weird, Dean. Sonic 3 is actually an incomplete game. There were places you could see but not get to. I later found out because it was made to be Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Wait, what? Huh. Really? Well, it said... Yeah, well, I mean, I believe you, but the icon doesn't say it is. Oh, Sonic 2 special stages. Gotcha. David accidentally just found the new speedrun everyone's going to be using. Yeah, with that course, you have to be very, very specific because, like... the hands, the hour hand and the minute hand move at a certain time. So you have to time it to jump on both of them when they're in that same exact position. get more people to roll up. Hey guys, join. Or else you're fired. How's that, silly DJ? Did I do a good job? I'm pretty happy with the small crew we have. I like it when there's more people, obviously, but... Good enough? Alright, thanks, silly. Alright, I might have to go. But I may come back later when to stream at around 9 o'clock, usually start on my time. So about 2 hours and 20 minutes from now. You got plenty of time, my friend. Plenty of time. It'd be weird not to have a Ganon as a clone. It'd be fun to play, just feel uninspired. It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter to me. I just like how he feels. What matters to me is if a character feels good to play. If a character feels good to play, I'll play him. I don't care if they're similar to another character or they were made at the last minute or whatever. So, my first Mario Kart 8, I discovered tilt controls were the reason I wasn't as good at Mario Kart Wii. What do you mean, Lolo? Like you were using them on the Wii? I think there will always be the couple of cousins that get brand new console. Right, Lolo? That's so true. Every time there's those cousins. Thanks for the lurk speed. I appreciate that. I said before, I'm definitely looking forward to streaming today. So stream is already the highlight of my day. Wow. Thank you so much, Annie, for saying that. That means a lot to me. I look forward to having you here, Annie. You're very, very positive, and you always contribute a lot to the stream, so thank you. Okay, well... Did I just steal someone else's mushroom? I think I did. You skipped the SNES too? Gotcha, Risk. I didn't realize that. You and I are more similar than I realized. One-handed race? Yeah, actually possible. Wait a second. No, that's not possible because I have to use items. I wish you could use, Oh, what? You can turn off sounds with... Wait, what? I'm so confused. I see, you can use the bumpers just like you can use the triggers. If I could repurpose the bumper to be the item throw and make the trigger power slide, I could do one-handed racing. Sunshine Airport. All right, let's go. The two pity items. I use tilt controls throughout the whole Mario Kart Wii lifespan, so Mario Kart 8 come out. Oh man, Lolo. I have a question. Why did you use tilt controls for Mario Kart Wii? Like, just out of curiosity, was it just like the default and you just stuck with it, or did you like the idea of using tilt controls? I just stole one of Link's mushrooms. Wow, I'm kind of a jerk. I've been stealing a lot of mushrooms this game. Oops. Found a banger song the other day. All right, let's get... Whoa, what? You can do that? How did I do that? That was crazy. So, Settings are literally 2 notes away from being a 10 out of 10 banger. 2 notes away? What do you mean, Fraud? Like 2 notes in the song? Could have made it better if they were different. The most advanced console system I own is actually the PS2. Nice. I like that. I kind of like that era, like up until that era, the most in games. Mario Kart 8 tricks with tilt controls. Thank you so much, JP, for grabbing that clip. I appreciate it. Can you drop that in the clips channel in my Discord, man? I'd really appreciate that. I started with tilts on Mario Kart Wii and I just got used to it. Feels really comfy? Really? Well, maybe I misjudged it, man. Maybe I misjudged it. Let's do Rainbow Road with tilt controls. That should be fun. The SNES one. At first I was like, wait, what? What did I send? Because I didn't realize you were going back and reading chat. Yeah, I'm trying to read everything. It's fairly difficult to do that. I don't know if... I'd say the hardest part of tilt controls is aiming the glider after a trick. Yeah! Maybe that's why I died. Thanks, I'll try my best. I'm wondering about the development of the game, any scrap portions, and I'm going to ask some other people if they have any questions to him as well. That's nice of you, man. That's so cool, Howdy. I love that. Thank you so much, JP, for posting it there. Not gonna lie, I'm not a huge fan of these tilt controls. Oh, the sensitivity, I don't know. Probably not. Oh, not this Mario. Not this Rainbow Road. Look at Dean just like peacing out. Whoops. It's going super slow. Okay, how do I power slide that way? Oh boy. Oh boy. I think my favorite console though is the 64, to be honest. GameCube's probably the second best one. That was a lot of boosting. I'm surprised I didn't die. I almost did a cool skip. They turn on their whole body while playing tilt controls. Holy cow, that was a really extended. Whoa, let's go. Oh my word, I'm way too fast. Getting hit by lightning would be helpful because I'd be going slower. This is so bad. I got the 8 item now. Oh boy. With 8 items, I managed to get hit and fall off the cliff. This is so bad, guys. I hit myself with my own bomb. I am currently in last place. That's right, I'll make a big comeback, watch. Oh yeah, this is totally gonna end up well. This is gonna work out really well for me. Watch this, guys. Ready? Big shortcut. Oh man, I was like, what kind of crazy shortcut was I about to get? Hey, Kenzie, welcome. Yeah, this is tilt controls, Kenzie, and it shows. It shows. Because I just got last place. It's fine. It's fine. This is my favorite stage on Mario Kart 64. It's perfect final stage, a very long stage, chill and epic music. Rayu, I feel like you and I would have a lot of really good conversations in the Discord. We talk about games and stuff a lot, especially like we compare games, we compare them to earlier versions of the games. If you want to join the Discord, I would love to have you so we can talk more offline, like after the stream's done too. On stream too, obviously, but it's almost as if you're not required to always use items. I know, you're right. I very compulsively use items that I don't have to. Stream quality options win. Dude, I want stream quality options so badly, man. But I have to become partner for that. I was in first the whole time? Were you really, Toady? That's crazy. Wow, what a rotten day. I think the goal of it is not to fall off the cliffs. Is that right, Lolo? I think that's not true. I think the goal is to win, actually. Thank you, Annie. I appreciate that. I'd probably do the same with tilt controls and Mario Kart 8 as well. Kind of funny to watch friends, and I was still getting better than some of them. I don't know, nunchuck felt too weird at the time. I was a dumb kid too. I love the nunchuck. I love the controller of the control stick on the nunchuck. Nunchuck's very underrated controller. It's very, very simple, but very effective. Only way I think N64 could have been improved is the controller. Yeah. I feel the same way, Tony. Like, I actually like the controller overall, but the control stick's pretty bad. The control stick's pretty bad on the 64. Everything else, though, I think is fine. The thing, though, is, like, it's hard to compare to the GameCube controller just because it's, like, literal perfection. I still think the library is slightly better, though. It just proves that just because a console doesn't sell as well, doesn't mean it's not as good. I would definitely consider the GameCube and the Wii, or the GameCube and the 64, much better, like, console game lineup. Whoa, what the heck was that? Than the Wii. Like, without a doubt. What's going on, Donnie? Tilt controls. More like lilt controls. Because you're never driving straight, right? That's pretty much exactly true, Donnie. How are you, man? Dude, that is so awesome about the Free Markets Destroy stuff at your work blowing up. That's so cool to see. That looks like an expensive campaign. Hey, no, dinner with Alexa, that sounds fun. Where are you grabbing dinner, Donnie? I'm already like 2 minutes behind. Take some clips of you learning how to play like a real man. Later, crocodile. All right. Goodbye, Matthew. Mod pizza. That sounds great. Enjoy that, Donnie. Sorry, I had to do it to him. Silly DJ. Oh. Okay, that was still not bad. I got second place. Alexa's in the Albertsons getting ice cream. Pepper and I are in the car. Nice. What kind of ice cream is she getting? So, Wiimote Melee? No, thank you, Lolo. Let's not take something perfect and tarnish it with a Wii Remote. Pepper's pouting because Alexa's not there, I'm sure. If Pepper only knew the power of the dark side. I mean, if Pepper only knew what kind of ice cream and kind of product Alexa was buying, she would understand. Wow, another rotten day. Do you have first place again, silly? Your skills with tilt controls frighten me, my dude. We're going to SNES Rainbow Road, whether you guys want to go or not. Ah, you're letting her. By the way, Donnie, I had some Ben & Jerry's, like, it was, what was it? Brownie core fudge ice cream or something. It was so good. I'm like, this is a chocolate ice cream that I genuinely love. Most chocolate ice creams are really hit or miss for me. They're like just not that chocolatey, kind of bland. Ben & Jerry's, brownie core. It's like a mix of vanilla and chocolate and just has like this fudgy brownie in it. I'm like, this is chocolate bliss. All tilt, heck. I had ice cream yesterday. Oh, are we all tilt controls now? Let's go. What kind of ice cream did you have, Annie, if I may ask? You cheated the Wario way. How'd you cheat? Wario is known to cheat. I didn't know there was a Wario way to cheat in this game, though. Chocolate chip cookie dough? Nice. I love cookie dough ice cream. We've been using tilt controls, yeah. I guess everyone has been. By the way, you guys are some unsung heroes. Just because I won the challenge and you guys helped me get there, where I have to use tilt controls, doesn't necessarily mean you guys had to use tilt controls, but you're choosing to suffer with me nonetheless. That's definitely admirable. Normal chocolate ice cream is meh, but dark chocolate ones? Yeah, I like fudgy ones. I don't like dark chocolate as a rule of thumb, but in general, you're right in my experience. The ones that are like really, really fudge, are very fudgy, are delicious. No boost. Sorry, Dean, you know how to do it to him. Whoops. Let's just skip all that, yeah.
Hey David. Hey David. Hey David. Hey David. Hey David.
Hey Tony, how's
Hey,
it going?
Hey David.
I can't imagine
Hey,
why you'd be
David.
saying "Hey David"
Hey,
like that
David.
over and over.
Hey David.
Thank you for the 25 bits. I appreciate it, Tony. Let's go. That was so lucky. I was a ghost right during the lightning bolt, so I was fine. All right, bye, Donnie. Enjoy your food and enjoy your ice cream with Alexa and Pepper. I'm sure Pepper's getting some for sure. I have to respond to your message yesterday. I honestly think a sideways Joy-Con would do better for tilt controls. I don't know about that. Why would you say that? Is the sensitivity on the accelerometer for the Joy-Con better than the Pro Controller? Lolo? Wow, he cheated. I didn't cheat. I just use items strategically in the correct order. There's a difference. David ran me over when I was small. Toady, you have to understand the level of desperation I'm at right now. I'm racing some of the best racers in the game. I gotta be pulling out all the stops. I gotta be using every tactic at my disposal. I gotta be running you over when it suits me, when I'm able to. Is it bad that I tried to chew pizza with my front teeth only? Yeah, it's bad. You probably shouldn't do that. It wouldn't work very well, to be honest. But that probably has something to do with the fact that your wisdom teeth got removed and you can't feel your mouth, half your mouth. When you use tilt controls, all the gloves come off. All 2 of them. That's right, we dropped both gloves for that. It's comfortable enough. That's all. Sideways Joy-Con would be better. What? Comfortable enough? You kidding me? This is way more comfortable than a Joy-Con, Lolo. What kind of non-lethal, perfectly legal drug are you smoking? What do you say when you don't want someone near you? I am currently experiencing intestinal complications. That's my guess. Come on, why do you have to throw off my groove like that, Red Shell? I'm sorry, but you've thrown off the Emperor's groove. Oh, well, I unintentionally stole a mushroom and probably went the wrong way. Oh. Man, braking while you drift, man, it's the future. Well, that's not very nice. Hey, is that Cheesecake? How are you doing? By the way, guess what, Cheesecake? I watched that video you linked. The one about the animated series about the people that are trapped in heck, and there's like a musical. And she's saying like you can get out of it if you're like just... Gosh dang it, Dean, you definitely targeted me there, dude. You definitely targeted me. That was kind of bad, though. Well, there goes my golden mushroom. Got excited about the mushrooms. I thought I could drive through the grass like a immortal. Emperor's New Groove, Tony. That is my favorite Disney movie. I love The Emperor's New Groove. All right, good night, Scott. Thanks for being here, dude, and trying to derp me even though it didn't work, my dude. Have an amazing night. Take that, Piranha Plant. Get yoded. Gosh dang it, Dean. I'll take 10th place. I'm alright, set an alarm for 10 minutes, woke up 2 hours, and I'm utterly mad at Tough and Tough as Nails. Wait, what's Tough as Nails? Out on VHS and was a movie I frequently fell asleep to as a kid. That's so awesome, Tony. I think The Emperor's New Groove was one of the first DVDs we ever had because it just came out and had like all the bonus content and the game and stuff. It was so cool. Hey, how's it going, Quogs? Welcome on in, Jordan. How are you? Thank you so much for gracing us with your presence, my friend. How are you doing this Wednesday? The year of our Lord, 2020. We're going to this Rainbow Road, guys, whether you want to go or not. I'm picking it until we get there. That's all I'm saying. Sorry. You were saying? Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have, but if you're desperate enough, I mean, if you really want to eat that pizza and you have no other option. Fraud, you never answered, or you never told me if I answered your question correctly about what do you say when you don't want someone near you. You never answered my question. 1 hour in and no derps? None yet, no valid ones to speak of anyway. I'm trying to win some Fall Guys. Nice! How are you liking Fall Guys? People are loving that. You usually say go away. Oh. Okay, well see, if you say go away, then it makes it seem like you were enacting your will to cause them to go away. If you say things like, I'm currently experiencing, like, intestinal issues, then they feel like it's their decision to go away from you and not yours. See, it's like a little trick you can play on them. Let's go. Oh boy. This is foreshadowing, my friends. This is foreshadowing. Normally I like this level, but with tilt controls, it is a whole different beast. And I got flattened. I survived! Holy snap. Did you guys see that? That was wild. Oh boy. Oh. How did I survive that? Wow. That was so lucky. I literally almost got flattened again in the same spot. I love how the ripple effect works. Oh man, on this. You really don't want to be in the air. Alright, so I got hit and I got shocked by lightning. That's not very poggers. Okay, I'm glad I went on the side because I would have gotten flattened again. Alright, get some good, get some good. Okay, let's do this. Ninth place. So we all agree to call David Payton because that's definitely his name. Inside Asylum, can you get Toady, please? Thank you. The Emperor's New Groove is a great movie. It is. It's a phenomenal movie, silly DJ. I agree. Meeting Patrick Warburton was a dream. He even gave us some squirrel talk. Squeak squeakity, squeak squeakin'. That's so cool, Dean. That's so cool. Is that like what he was known for? Is that like what that actor's most well known for? Because he was in Seinfeld too. So. That was the most perfect rainbow road I have ever done. No flattens, no falls, no hits. Nice, Toady. Congratulations. That's with tilt controls too? That's crazy. Congratulations for winning, Toady. You earned it. Why isn't there a metal version of Luigi? Good question. We need a gold version and a metal version of Luigi or else we riot. It's a TV show about being tough, so they do things like hauling bags of cement, climbing a pole to save a dummy, and doing patio work. These two competitors were doing patio work and they had to follow a certain pattern, right? Well, the one contestant didn't follow the pattern, but yet they still let him win because he finished faster. I see. I got the first. You got first with tilt controls. Let's go. Yeah. So what's really happening here is Toady has not only mastered Mario Kart 8 proper, but he's actually mastered the entire game because he's also good with tilt controls. Now that is insane. That's definitely unusual. Very few can master Mario Kart 8, but even fewer can master the art of tilt controls. Very impressive to see, Toady. Very impressive. All right, we're gonna go to that crazy snow level. This one, Mount Wario, just for silly DJ. I feel a lot of people knew him for Emperor's New Groove. Some dude even just walked up to him and had him sign a piece of printer paper with the "oh yeah, it's all coming together" meme on it, which he also had him write our autographed picture. Oh, that's so cool. He thought the printer paper was hilarious. Wow, that's so cool. I found something today at the candy store. What's that, Cheesecake? What's that? I haven't gone to a candy store in a good minute. I want to go to a candy store. Alright, racers. No candy store. What song do you like, Prod? You know what? If, If Mario Kart had the same options as Smash of turning off music, I'd do it and I'd let you guys play music, but they don't have that option. Oh no. It's really not very poggers. It's so slippery. Especially with tilt controls, it's even slippery. Look at IRL when you have a chance. Alright. Will do, Cheesecake. Hey, how's it going, Luigi? Welcome on in. Nice. How was chilling with your friend? The tilt controls were surviving. I wouldn't say we're doing great, but Toady, I mean, Toady's doing well. I could have gone off a little earlier, maybe. There we go. Okay, well, that didn't really work. Okay. What do you mean no candy store? No candy store, Esther. Why you gotta be so mean about it? That was the worst possible time to use the star. Probably not the worst possible time, but... I'll take second place. I'll take second place. Bow! Whew. So I had one highlight today. Ironically, it was the one meeting I had at work where I had a meeting with my boss and we talked over a document and we both had a really good like epiphany of ideas from that one half-an-hour meeting. It was very short and I felt like it was very productive for the half hour we spent in it. So that was my highlight for the day. You guys sniped, did you? Hopefully that wasn't me. It's my favorite since they sell macrons, and they're really good. What are those? It's been pretty poggers. I started cleaning my room and chilling with my friend, who would have been very great if it wasn't for the mosquitoes. I'm sorry you're dealing with mosquitoes, my friend. No one likes mosquitoes. You know when you got a golden mushroom and you just smash it against a wall, but you can't move because you smash into it so hard you gotta wait for it to wear off? Yes. I know that too well. Lolo. It's a feels bad man moment. I'm mad that you fell back to let me take the blue shell, silly. Oh, did he? That's funny. The French cookies with the buttercream or jam in the middle. I don't know if I'm familiar with those, GT, but that sounds phenomenal. That sounds delicious. All right, let's scoot in my chair so I have better posture. All right, that's better. Better posture. Wow. I realize the positioning of my desk doesn't necessarily make it advantageous for me to have a good posture when I hold a controller, because it's basically at the right level where my hands would normally be. I'll have to think about that. Whoa. I wonder if I should get a new desk. Desks are expensive though. Well, that was a helpful slowdown. Get my bearings. Alright, let's do this, gamers. Oh, well. That didn't really work. Whew. I have a long ways to go on learning on the optimal time to use items. Whew. I think the next plan is clear. After these sets of games, I gotta try to use battle mode with those controls. That should be interesting. And he destroyed Jordan with facts and logic? Whoa. And he just destroyed Jordan. That's brutal. Using tilt controls, strike one. Wait, what's using tilt controls, strike one? Your kitties are wrestling. Aw, that's cute. I've seen photos of your cats before. They're very, very nice felines. What happened, silly? So because I'm subjected to audio only, because it'll buffer for me of eternity otherwise, how are the tilt controls going? I didn't know that you're audio only stream right now, Luigi. Tilt controls are kind of rough, not gonna lie, but we're making the best out of it. I'm doing pretty badly, because this is also 200cc, but I'm not doing as badly as I thought I was going to do, so thankful for that. Definitely thankful for that. Oh, that reminds me. So, a bit ago I helped the treat stream people with a bug. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. The treat stream people are about to do it. I'm so excited. They're
Saying
gonna...
stuff because I can.
Saying stuff because I can. Tuna Caesar don't see me. Agreed, Annie. Thank you for the 25 bits. I appreciate that. Tuna Caesar don't see me. Still can't see him. Got him. That was a really clever pun, Luigi. So anyway, back to what I was saying. I actually helped the treat stream people with a bug on their platform. And they offered to give me a free treat, which is awesome. So we'll see if it comes through. Yeah, so I cannot wait. I might be getting KFC, which if I do, I'll make sure and do a mukbang of it. All right, gamers? Yeah. What you guys always wanted. Watching me eat fast food. Just imagine like we're all hanging out. We're all having KFC together, alright? That's what we should do. KFC eating stream when? Very soon. Very soon, Pixel. If they're gonna make good on their promise. And I have a feeling they will. KFC is phenomenal, Lolo. Alright, Annie. Alright. No need to expose me so quickly like that. Alright, no need to expose me. Just because you know me, and that's literally facts, what you just said, doesn't mean you gotta say it and call me out. Alright, I'm feeling a little personally attacked, but you're right. I should learn to cook for myself. Free stuff is absolutely hype. I love free stuff. Popeyes is better than KFC, so I've heard. But you know what's funny? I'm very sensitive to like spicy. I don't like spiciness very much, and I find Popeyes generally more spicy than KFC. I'm sorry, silly. I don't know why KFC's so bad in Florida. It's really good in Washington. David can at least make a pizza, at least with SE around. Let's be honest, Esther made that pizza, and I helped out a little bit. Esther definitely made that pizza. So because I'm subjected to audio only, I already read that. KFC is good, but probably not my first choice. What would be your first choice? I'm partial to Wendy's, Chick-fil-A, KFC, Taco Bell, Papa John's, McDonald's, obviously. Those are kind of like my big picks. I also like... What else do I like? Chick-fil-A is likely the best. In-N-Out is okay. In-N-Out is okay. I actually think it's overrated, honestly. I've had it a few times. It's pretty good, but it's not phenomenal. I think... Oh! Why can't I think of it? Shake Shack. Shake Shack is so good. I have not had the 4x4 yet. Tony, I should try that. Being from Kentucky, I wish I liked KFC better. But I have to say, when it comes to fast food chicken, Bojangles. I went to Bojangles. I visited North Carolina when I was working with Microsoft. And I was at Lowe's headquarters, and I tried Bojangles, and it actually was really good. I had that with a sweet tea and the main meals there, and I have to say I liked Bojangles. I really liked it. I'd never had it before, but because I was in that part of the country, I was able to try it out. Oh my goodness. So I had like the sweet tea and like the meal and everything. It was really good. Fried chicken at your local grocery store deli wins overall? Ooh, really? Am I like angling my controller forward or something that's causing me to dive like more steeply than I should be? It's kind of weird, champ. I'm not gonna lie. I live in California, so I've had quite a few times, and sorry, but overrated. Let's go. See, I agree. No. Oh my gosh, you guys. The alert didn't appear on the screen, but I just got a text saying the KFC order is on its way. Okay, the stream treat people are legit, all right? The stream treat people are legit. If you guys are a streamer and you want the service, you should totally click my panel and sign up for an account because they are fantastic. They gave me a free treat because I helped them out with the bug. By the way, I went to them with an issue, like needing support, right? They said, oh, like, sorry that's happening to you. Can you like test something for us? And we'll give you a free treat on us. And I said, heck yeah. All the boosts. Darn it, I was hoping I could make that. See if I could pull something else off like I did last time I was here. Okay, I'm pretty sure I passed the person with a star that went above that thing, which is crazy. What were you doing when they were working at Microsoft? What did I do? I was a presenter, so I would basically go to like C-suite executives, or I would go to like an IT department at a company, and Service Pro 3 had just come out, so I basically show them Service Pro 3, Windows 8.1, which had just come out, Windows Phone 8.1, and also my Office 365. At the time, I think 2016 had just come out. I think it was, no, 2013 was still the newest one back in 2014. I think 2016 came out the next year in 2015, because every Office number was a year ahead, or a year ahead. So, and I really loved it. I genuinely loved it. I got to do a lot of traveling. I got a $70 per diem. I got an automatic 8-hour paid day if I traveled. I loved it. You know, you need to press A to select a course. And then I do know that, Toady, but I'm trying to give myself as much time as possible to read chat, because if I don't, I'll be hopelessly behind. We can all agree In-N-Out is better than Five Guys. I don't think Five Guys is that good, but I also haven't really given it a fair shot. Bojangles Chicken and their sides are very good, especially for fast food. And yes, they've got good tea in there. I consume copious amounts of tea. Good man. My logo is a tea mug. I don't drink coffee. I don't drink hot tea in a mug with cream and sugar rather than coffee. Really? So I love hot tea. I like cold tea and hot tea, but I love hot tea. I grew up on the stuff because my grandma's 100% British from England. So I'm used to having tea as a young lad. Hey, Frisky, what's up? Culver's. Okay, I hear wonders about Culver's. And who's actually a VIP, and he's in the stream sometimes. He swears by Culver's. And I'd like to visit sometime and try it. There's no Culver's on the West Coast as far as I'm aware. Or at least in the Pacific Northwest, there's not. I don't know why I did that. Pretty much Midwest only. That's what I've heard, yeah. You see, I've been to Chicago. Would they have any in Chicago? That's where I initially went to Shake Shack, and man, do I love Shake Shack. We finally got one in Seattle fairly recently. For the longest time, we didn't even have a Shake Shack, man. Also, Sonic Drive-In has really good slushies and milkshakes and stuff, but their actual food's like just kind of okay. It's not bad. How about burgers from mom and pop diners? I haven't been there. Okay, this is bad. I can't get out of this. Gotta hold that break. Get out of those situations. There we go. Oh, there we go. And don't mind if I do. There must be rollback netcode in Mario in this game, because I see people teleporting all over the place. There are a couple of Shake Shacks near us. I love Shake Shack, Annie. You're in Cali, right? Yeah, you just said you were. Oh, generic diners. Oh, in my experience, that's not the case, Pixel. There's like a huge variety for like the local mom and pop burger places near me. While we're on the topic of fast food, can we all agree Chick-fil-A is the greatest kind of food mankind has ever created? Yes. Yes, Luigi, we can't agree. We can't agree to that. Go ahead and process the order. You should receive the treat from Grobo shortly. Oh my word, thank you so much. I am currently streaming and have shouted you out. Huge highlight for me. Alright, I just wanted to make sure that they knew I was appreciative of it. Because man, that was fantastic. The original creators of Avatar: The Last Airbender left the project. Yes, I saw that, Cheesecake. It's gonna be so bad. Yeah. Sorry, Cheesecake. I think it just proves that not everything needs to be live action, like what Donnie pointed out earlier.
Chick-fil-A is something that rhymes. Hey, either way it's good.
Yeah, Insane Asylum. Can you get Dean, please? Thank you. Bye. Thanks for the 25 bits. I appreciate it. Why didn't it go back to the main scene? That was close. I'm pretty sure there was a bunch in Chicago. The company is based in Wisconsin, so the surrounding states got a bunch of love. Nice. That's awesome. Okay. So, David, while at Microsoft, were you searching for the evidence of Banjo 3's existence? Well, you have to understand, Microsoft is a very, very big company. I was not really anywhere near the Xbox division. I was near the the Windows and the Windows and devices division, which at the time was its own division. And I worked through a vendor company called Presenter Group, which I had a really good experience with. Really liked the owner. And it turned out I had actually known him from a long time ago, when Zoonited was a website, a fan website for Zune. He was basically one of the people in charge of that website. I didn't know that until later, so I thought that was kind of cool. Well, I knew it as he mentioned it to me. Really enjoyed working for him, and I really enjoyed just kind of learning about that industry a bit more. But I was only ever a contract. I never got full-time work, and I eventually needed full-time work, so take that, baby Rosalina, who should totally not be in this game. Got him. I'll go with Chick-fil-A, being good. Haven't had it in a very long time, though. I love their spicy chicken sandwich and loaded mayonnaise. Gotcha. I haven't had that sandwich. Mostly because I don't like spicy food, but hey, if you enjoyed it, that's great. I think Chick-fil-A's here's the thing about Chick-fil-A is it's definitely fast food, but it's the most expensive fast food restaurant really I can think of. But honestly, its quality is a grade above other fast food places. So I mean, it's worth the money, but you are going to be spending more, in my experience. So. Yeah, let's go. I like Chick-fil-A, but they did some bad stuff to the LGBT community. Okay, that's not true at all, Cheesecake. What happened was someone from the LGBT community, I think what happened is the people that own Chick-fil-A support traditional marriage charities or something like that. I don't know the details on that. But the person from the LGBT community that had a fallout with them, the literal CEO and owner of Chick-fil-A had hung out with him and had lunch with him and said, hey, we want to make sure everything's okay, and they're friends now. There's no problems there. That is completely overblown. So I'm sorry, that's just straight up not true. That's an overblown story. Just because people can't stand the sight of other owners of companies disagreeing with their views and they want to paint people in a terrible light. Yeah, exactly, Dean, what Dean said. So I'm going to stop you there and say that's not necessarily true. You might want to do a bit more research into that story and stop feeling bad about ordering from a fast food place because owners decided to donate to certain charities. It's all right, Cheesecake. Everyone does it. Everyone does it. KSA Procky, how's it going? Yeah, so, yeah. That's just the truth. I know, I was excited through this whole quarantine. I'm sorry, Cheesecake. I know you're really looking forward to that. My brother's ex always called Chick-fil-A Chick-falafel because she couldn't pronounce Chick-fil-A, Frisky. That's hilarious. So what you're telling me is that you were searching for Banjo 3 on Windows. I can't really answer that, Luigi. That's confidential. Yeah, no worries, Cheesecake. Don't feel bad at all about it. And also, by the way, I don't know. This is a very unpopular thing to say, but if you go to a restaurant chain or if you like a certain entertainer or comedian and they support causes you don't like, that's not a big deal. I don't go to restaurants and I don't get entertained by YouTubers and celebrities to have them also convey their political and moral stances to me. I don't look at them to be moral leaders. So, Thank you, Esther. That's a very helpful hashtag. I just go for the food. And Annie, that's how I think it should be. I think we care way too much about what the owners of companies' stances on things are, when it's completely irrelevant. Completely irrelevant. Tony, that's the spirit. We're gonna have a real talk, just chatting session, because by the way, I'll be getting food here in a bit. Let's see what the stream people say. Also, make sure to let us know if there's any other issues at order delivery. Wow, this team is so cool. All right, so I'm expecting the order between 7:35 and 7:45 p.m. Let's see if I can track it. You guys down? You guys down for a real talk session before I get my food? I feel like that'd be fun. It's weird. I don't know how to track this order. Huh, oh well. It takes about an hour to get food in my experience. Oh, I can't track it. Gotcha. So I didn't order it. The people from Stream Treat actually ordered it for me. And I'm hoping David was still reading chat, and I was right. Yeah, that's right. Their peach milkshakes are poggers. Oh, I love their peach milkshakes. Yeah, I've always felt like the start hating a company for something like that makes no difference in them. I mean, so like that's a good question. I mean, you could say, is there something that the owner of a company could do that's so bad that you wouldn't want to support them in any way possible? And that's possible, but I just don't know. I think we worry way too much, and we care way too much about that. And that's coming from someone who disagrees with the vast majority of like the world's opinions on things. So I'll be up for real talk. Sure beats fake talk. I'm all there for that, Ray. I'm all for that. Well, then we'll do that. We'll pivot to a little just chatting stream until my food gets here, which should be a fun little change. Thank you guys, by the way, for racing, Dean and Silly DJ and Toady. I appreciate that. So let's play some music. I'll get my music queue back up. You guys can add some music to the queue, and we'll change to a just chatting stream. Let's call this Real Talk. Let's just call it Real Talk. And you guys can start adding music to the queue. Also include that in there too. Auto DJ. Hopefully it's not too loud. It might be kind of loud. All right, that's not that bad. All right. All right, the last step, of course, is transitioning to the camera scene. Hey, Mad Hat, how's it going? Ooh, you've been lurking. Nice. What game have you been playing, Mad Hat? David just likes disagreeing with people. You know what, Lolo? There's an element of truth to that. I do enjoy conflict in some cases. I like, enjoy debates, and I like trying to learn something, especially from people that don't think the way I do. He's just scared of the tilt controls. There's definitely truth to that, Esther. It was very stressful. Hello, Jade. How are you? Welcome on in. You and Mad Hat are here. Let's go. And yeah, Chick-fil-A's milkshakes are among the best. What's cool about Chick-fil-A is that through the controversy, they actually got more business because they stood their ground. Other companies would have tanked. Yeah, I guess so. I wish that wasn't a thing. I wish like companies don't have to stand ground for some political or moral issue like that. I guess they have to protect themselves with PR. I just wish we could completely divorce values from services that we do that have nothing to do with it, right? That's just what I think. Maybe it's probably very unrealistic, to be fair, but Insurgency, I haven't heard of that game. Welcome, Expedited. How are you? Welcome on in. Let's go, Toady. Thanks for adding music to the queue. Like saying, personally, I disagree as often as possible. Huh. I enjoy saying that too. Personally, I disagree. Like when someone says, man, it sure is nice outside, I like saying, personally, I disagree. So yeah, just to go, what were we talking about? Chick-fil-A is just really good, period. Agreed. So here's a question. So let's say there's a YouTuber that you like, and they do something that you find morally apprehensible. Like, they cheat on someone's wife. Wait. They cheat on somebody else's wife. Do you continue to watch the YouTuber, or do you stop watching them because you don't want to support someone who openly does that and is unapologetic? Like, this person isn't apologizing for cheating on someone else's wife, right? Yeah, what if I swore on stream? Just kidding. Dr. Wily Sage Mega Man 2, exactly. Ray, I could count on you for getting that one. A gluten-free option for Chick-fil-A. Oh, man, that would be awesome. That'd be awesome, Jade. So if someone does something egregious, do you continue to watch them or not? I personally think you already had to stop watching someone who did that. Okay, so Expedited says if they do something bad, you would stop watching their stuff. And I think it's fair to say, like, as a person, your opinion of them would probably change. I don't think there's anything unreasonable with that at all. But I like to think maybe you could... I don't know. David swore on stream and I missed it. I don't know what you're talking about, Risco. That never happened. I wouldn't watch them, sorry, no matter how good their content is. Really? So here's another question to add on top of that Expedited and Cheesecake. Are you confident that every person that you're watching on YouTube right now, or every Twitch streamer you're watching, hasn't done that? And would you be comfortable with the idea that you might be watching YouTubers that have done that and you just don't know about it? Or because you don't know about it, it makes it okay? Do you think the single person is different from a company? Yeah, I do. I absolutely do, Tony. Good distinction to make there. I do think an individual is different and distinct from a company, or an individual from a company. Yes, I do. But my point is, like, I can imagine it where something was very under the table and it wasn't public. And people could be doing all sorts of bad things and you could be completely oblivious to it. And you could be enjoying their content and supporting someone that lives in a way and has a lifestyle that you don't like. So is it your mission then to research the person to make sure you're not promoting someone and helping support someone who does something you don't like? Is that your goal now? You can't get onto someone for supporting something that you can't know is doing something wrong, to be fair. See, that's my problem with that stance, Frisky, is you can support anybody insofar as you're not aware of something bad that they're doing. Like, the contingency there is the bad thing that they're doing isn't public. I don't know about that. I never swore ever in my life. I've also never procreated ever. Well, I mean, I did, but I didn't enjoy it, so I'm completely wholesome. Risco. Stop. Oh, that's hilarious. So you want to know something stupid YouTube did when I first created a YouTube account? They auto-subbed me to Jake Paul. Did they really? That's hilarious, Luigi. I wonder why they did that. If that's the case, then in theory, I should never support anyone. That's exactly what I'm saying, Frisky. If you follow that to its logical conclusion, like what Lolo's saying above, just don't watch YouTube, right? You just can't watch it because you might be indirectly supporting someone that does something that's morally reprehensible to you. So I guess that's where I'm concerned. A good example is some serial killers are known by their peers as friendly and great people until they're found out to be killers. You cannot judge a book by its cover. Right. So that's a great question. So here's a very controversial example that I'm going to throw out there. So you guys are familiar with ProJared's accusations and the whole ProJared situation, right? I'm going to get a 1 in chat if you know about ProJared's situation so I can gauge who knows about it, and a 2 if you've never heard of it. 1, yes. 2, no. And I want to talk about it when I catch up on chat here. But then you can really hold YouTubers to your own personal convictions and morals. All you can do is choose to no longer support them. And you can do that, Esther, but that's also limited insofar as you're aware of it. Wow, so many of you don't know about it. That's crazy. You live on Earth and there are bad people everywhere, so good luck. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, so I'm gonna pan out what happened to Pro Jared. Now, Pro Jared is a YouTuber who is formerly part of the Normal Boots kind of. Normal Boots is like a collection of YouTubers that make gaming-related content. They're all kind of connected, and JonTron used to be part of it. Peanut Butter Gamer is part of it. Gerard, the completionist, is part of it. So it's a mix of people. All right. Game Grumps are part of it. Yes, thank you, Esther. Yeah. So it's a fairly like well-known established network, and Pro Jared was one of those pillars. He made very analytical content. He would cover E3s a lot and give his analysis on the game lineup. He made very thorough analysis of like games like Final Fantasy. Very thoughtful guy who had a lot of really good opinions on games. Well, one day it came out that he was sending inappropriate pictures of himself to minors. And at the same time, he had just divorced his wife, and she had claimed that he cheated on her. And it was a huge controversy. Everyone and their mother had an opinion on it. Everyone called him the scum of the earth. And he released, I think, one statement which denied some of the accusations and then didn't say anything. Didn't make a video about it. Didn't make a single post after that. Didn't do or say anything for months. And so everyone had basically he'd been completely canceled. He'd been kicked out of Normal Boots. Everyone, his Reddit had gotten completely taken over by people saying they didn't like him and didn't approve of him and all this stuff. And ooh, nice music there, Luigi. And so that's what happened to him. He got completely canceled without any word. Then he finally made a video that addressed it. And what ended up happening, and he provided screenshot evidence, he gave timeline evidence, he explained everything. The minors that he had sent inappropriate photos to had said they were over 18. And he basically explained the whole thing, and then he talked about, you know, him and his wife, none of their business, and this other person that I seemingly had an affair with, he didn't outright deny it. Anyway, it was a huge mess, but there were a few things, like the stuff he was accused of that was illegal, right? Didn't happen. That he proved that, you know, he was lied to but like my problem with that whole controversy was, why are you sending inappropriate photos of yourself at all? I don't care if it's consenting adults. I don't care if everyone's over 18. I don't care if it's completely consensual and private and within the context of your own phone or whatever. Why would you do that? That is so risky and stupid and immoral. And in the midst of the body positivity movement, people are going to say, you should be able to do whatever you want. You should have and look, I don't think there should be a law against it. I'm not saying there should be a law against sending inappropriate photos of yourself to people. I do not think that's not what I'm saying. But I also think if you're a celebrity or really anybody and you're sending inappropriate pictures to anybody on the internet, you should freaking know how crazy irresponsible that is. And no one brought that up. No one said, oh, maybe you shouldn't have ever sent photos like that to anyone or ever done that. Why was that not on the table? Oh, because body positivity and we have to let people do what they want. It's like, there's some things that are just dumb things to do, and that's one of them, in my opinion. Anyway, cancel culture is insane. Yeah, it is. And it's only gotten worse. That's the thing, you can't be joining a rage train as soon as possible. If you think it's true, hold on to it. And if you think it's not, then hold on to it too. I mean, you need all the information. You need as much information as you can get before you start jumping to conclusions. And look, I'm guilty of it too. I like to jump to conclusions before I have all the information because it's easier. I still say sending those kinds of pictures to minors, even if they say they're over 18, isn't okay. You shouldn't do that at all. I don't think it holds up in an actual court of law. Interesting, Frisky. I didn't realize that, but that's my point. Like, this could have all been avoided if you just didn't do this gross, bizarre practice of sending weird photos of yourself to people. I think the most healthy mindset is to give benefit of the doubt to everyone while still recognizing every person has the capability for evil. Just because everyone could be evil doesn't mean we have to take it to the extreme of not watching YouTube. That's a good way of thinking of it, Tony. Benefit of the doubt, I like that. But are you going to have double standards for certain creators? Like, if you really like a creator, are you going to overlook them doing something bad, but then you know, cancel someone else for doing the same thing. That's what I'm concerned about. And isn't to prove him guilty. I agree with that, Mad Hat, as a general rule. Obviously not talking about really recent stuff here, but if you stop supporting someone because of something from their past, and I think you just don't believe in our justice rehabilitation system in our country and the ability for anyone to come back doing something wrong. That's another really good point, Risco. So a reason why I'm not jazzed about Pro Jared, I'd probably still watch his videos. But one thing that didn't impress me was he apologized in some capacity, but he didn't completely rebuke all his actions. And I think if someone's truly apologetic, they list out what they did was wrong, and they show a true character transformation, I think they should be given a second chance. Absolutely. It'll balance out eventually. What do you mean by that, Connor? What is cancel culture? I'm sure someone defined it in chat. If no one did, I'll make sure and do that, Luigi. I want to share my own story, but there's not enough room and it's too hard to type out. Huh. I'd love to hear it, Cheesecake. It's too bad you don't think you can type it out. Notice how most of the people getting canceled are people who champion cancel culture the most. Trudeau, Kimmel, Silverman, etc. Yeah, there's a lot of ironies in life, Dean. Body positivity is good as a movement, but I think it was taken a bit too far when socials came around. Well, that's the problem. When you have these generic phrases like body positivity that really are meaningless, you can basically, an extremist group can come in and basically co-opt the phrase and then destroy it. So its original meaning is basically the idea that, in general, you shouldn't be shamed for not having the same exact slender body type that Hollywood promulgates. Like, if you don't have that body, you shouldn't be shamed for it. That was the original movement, and that's a very positive, good movement. Exactly, Fraud. And that's a hot topic issue. That's a hot topic issue that I'm not even necessarily prepared to go into, but without adding anything more to it, exactly. I would not have the double standard. It would just hurt me more. Gotcha, Pixel. But if they are a consenting adult, how do you make the decision? Obviously, just don't send any picture, but the minors lied. Exactly, that's the conundrum. If beyond a reasonable doubt, you can be assured that it's legal, then are they really legally at fault? Like, I mean, there's also a difference between being legally at fault and a moral at fault. So, if you can't confirm you shouldn't do it at all, but you get the point. That's a good point, Frisky. I guess there should be another layer of confirmation before you do anything like that. I don't know, is it see their ID? Like, talk to them on a video? But even then, you can't even confirm their age by a video, or a photo even. It's a long story, and Twitch has a max limit of words. It's true, you can break it up in multiple messages if you want, Cheesecake. Johnny Depp got hit hard by cancel culture. Hey, ramen noodles. Guy got messed up wife who couldn't handle a divorce. Interesting. And that's the other thing, is there's always two sides to every story. So, Matt. Cancel culture is when you say or do something stupid, whether it be past or present, and you get rode out on a rail and can't get back to work anywhere. Yeah, cancel culture is basically you do something that's considered by society and culture so unforgivable that you're basically boycotted to the extreme. You know, people come in droves to say negative comments to you on social media, or they go out of their ways to make things more painful for you in some way. They decry all your stuff you've ever worked on as terrible because you're the most awful human being ever, etc. Asking for ID is legitimate. One of the risks of e-dating. Gotcha, Fraud. Is this the unpopular opinion section? I like this. This is just real talk. We're just talking about really anything. The world has just become overly sensitive, thinking that all people are perfect and don't give them room for their imperfections. Yeah, I think it's an expectation standard setting issue too. Absolutely, Howdy. Good point. I have no problems with people sending X-rated photos to each other, but I think it should be people who know each other very well. Notice I might, yeah, someone on the internet and sent them a photo. Just be smart. Yeah, I mean, assess the risk, man. If you are a celebrity, you are sending X-rated photos to basically strangers. What are you thinking? Is really what it comes down to. If you want to send X-rated photos to someone you really, really know, again, I don't think that's a good idea. Just because it's the internet. If you can exchange photos in person with someone, like, that's obviously fine, and especially in the context of a married couple, that's obviously fine. But you can't be as much of an idiot as to think you can get away with doing that with strangers. Good point, Connor. I'm glad you brought that up. That's why I don't support anything publicly. I'm more likely not to be educated enough to talk about this, so I better just be quiet. Fair enough, Lolo. Probably saved you a lot of headache. And people just... And I'm guilty of this too, but I feel like lots of people think that their opinion should be like shared and known, and that's not always true. You're not always qualified to talk about certain things. That's one thing I'm trying to work on more. Yeah, hopefully that answers your question, Luigi. And thanks, Dean, for providing an answer for that. Welcome back, Starma. We're just having some real talk. I think my KFC just arrived, so I'm gonna walk over and get that. No problem, Ouija. Johnny Depp needs to be given a public apology. He's gotten oodles of proof that Aqua Woman is a nutjob who constantly assaulted him, even cutting off the tip of his finger. Honestly, after that, he just needs a hug. Wow, that sounds pretty rough. But Johnny Depp does not strike me as the squeaky clean kind of guy either. I never believed the Depp controversy, really. All right, gamers, we'll be right back. I'm going to grab the food. I'll be right back to eat it. Don't go anywhere. All right, gamers, I'm back with the food. I have to say, I love KFC, but they are notoriously bad at getting orders wrong. Like, they gave me 2 forks instead of a straw. And they gave me, like, I'm going to show you guys this. There is a very small amount of mac and cheese in this. But I can't complain because it's free food, and I love it, honestly. It's copyrighted. Sorry, fraud. And KFC in probably 10 years? Mad Hat. It's so good. Two forks. Oh, it's no big deal. I'm very, very thankful that I get this for free. I got a crispy kernel box. It's got their really good salty fries. Their nuggets. And a sandwich. Thanks, Connor, for adding Easy the queue. Pro gamer tip. Eat with 2 forks, get back to gaming even faster. Hey Dragon, how's it going? Welcome. Probably won't be playing Ultimate today, but if you'd like, you play as someone in the Discord if you like. Awesome. Esther, have such a good time. We'll definitely be rating Art of Mana. Tonight, Esther and Art of Mana will be on Art of Mana stream, and he will be interviewing her, so we will be seeing that. What are you saying, Dude of Howdy? Oh my word, this food is so good. As you know, it's something new every month. And of course, being dumb, for life isn't the right choice, but scratching the surface of every book isn't either. Lolo, that's beautiful. That's a really good point. Food time indeed. Expedited. I am eating KFC, Dragon. I am eating some really good little chicken popcorn and some fries right now. I love McFlurries, Connor. Get one. Nothing should be stopping you. Gotcha, howdy. Congrats, Preston. Welcome back. Can't blame you, Connor, one bit. They're like the little boys. What do you mean you changed the 2 notes? You mean like in Audacity? Here you go, Dean. It's all yours. What? Why is that a derp? Enjoy him, dude. Enjoy him, Dean. They're like little popcorn chickens. McFlurries are good, but I gotta clear my schedule. Oh, to have one. Why is that? Blizzards are fantastic. Basically, if it's a kind of ice cream, I'm a sucker for it. Oh. Gotcha. Lactose intolerant. Sorry to hear that, healer. Wait, what? That's hilarious, Dean. Talking about food? I still eat ice cream though. A pint of Ben & Jerry's? Nice. I just ate a pint of Ben & Jerry's yesterday. Frosties are my jam. But I have to be careful since I work at Wendy's. You mean like... you might have too many? I've heard that if you work at a restaurant, you basically get sick of their food after a while. Is that right? Aw, that's nice of them, Risco.
Coffee flavored ice cream is GOAT.
I'm glad you like it, Dean. It's probably my least favorite ice cream of all time. Because I don't like coffee. I bet, Frisky. Reese's Cups? Blizzard? Or Pieces? Ooh. Gotcha, Ray. That sounds great.
Blasphemy.
Thanks for the 25 bits, dude. I'm sorry. I just don't like coffee at all. Not one bit. The 444? Dude, the 444 is the best deal ever. No, it was? I'm so sorry. The 444 is godly. Best deal in fast food. How do I explain my 2015 self that in 5 years you'll be watching a guy eating KFC in your monitor? I think that's the plot of Avengers Endgame 2. Alright, observe. Observe. The... what's this called again? Crispy Kernel Sandwich? Very cool, Luigi. I wonder who that was. Yeah. Frisky, the Wendy's in my area still sell them too. I do like tea. No, coffee is far more bitter. Coffee is far more bitter and bad tasting, in my opinion, than tea. Tea, there's a lot more varieties. You can have sweet tea. Tea is a flavor that goes well with other things. Coffee is like its own thing, and it tastes bad, in my opinion. Chicken sandwich. This is Connell. What the heck, Prod? Yeah, I'm loving the invisible lettuce on this one. Well, there's no lettuce. Oh, no, what you're saying is the pickle. You're seeing the pickle, not lettuce. No coffee? Because that's unfollow. I'm so sorry, Andrew. Please forgive me. I just don't like coffee. More for you. Wow, this sounds really distorted.
Finish this sentence. Jonah was a prophet.
Ooh, ooh, but he never really got it. Sad but true. Jonah was a prophet. A doodly doo. He did not get the point. Is that what you wanted, Dean? We started selling the Frosty C-Nos. I was in there and we had a customer ask for one. I thought they were tripping. What is a Frosty C-No? It's like a Frappuccino with a Frosty? Coffee's amazing, you just haven't had drank enough. I've tried coffee flavored things, I've tried coffee mixed with stuff. Dude, I'm gonna go continue my trek through Majora's Mask, my last journey away to another land. It's been great talking and hanging out. Well, Howdy, thank you so much for being here and contributing to the conversations and hanging out. You are fantastic, Howdy. Thank you so much. Have an amazing night. Howdy. You're awesome. Speaking of Twitter, I think I'm still in Platonic's Footlock Corner. Are you really? That's awesome. I love both coffee and tea. All right, all right. So Connor's clearly the most enlightened person here. Quality content. Thank you, Dean. Thank you, thank you. You ever watch the alternate timeline where Thanos just expands the universe instead of killing everyone? Whoa. He generates new life? That's epic. Oh no, he just expands the universe. I see what you're saying. That's a good point, Risco. This universe is finite. Its resources are limited. So let's double it. Let's double the resources and make the universe a bit less finite. No one has to die. If you want to have KFC chicken recipe at sit-down restaurant quality, you can get that at the Claudia Sanders Dinner House in Simpsonville, Kentucky. Good to know, Ray. Good to know. What's your favorite type of tea? I like Victorian Earl Grey, Violet Rose, and Duke Cardiff. All really good. See, Expedited is much more sophisticated of a tea drinker than I am. I like your generic English breakfast, American breakfast black tea. I also like some like flavored teas, but not a huge, not like, I generally like black tea the most. Frosty and coffee combined? Ugh, that sounds terrible. Boba tea. I love boba tea. Pixel. Thank you, Risco. Thank you. I think, Luigi, you've mentioned about ADHD before, but I wouldn't have guessed it. Yeah, jasmine tea does sound good, cheesecake. Urba is very good. Thanks for the host, Howdy. That's totally not relating to Avatar: The Last Airbender. No, sir. Oh, is jasmine tea a big part of that show? Imagine Infinity War, but Thanos won. Oh wait, Luigi. I just like the regular black tea and occasionally Early Grey. I think you mean Earl Grey, yeah. French vanilla creamer is probably my favorite. Ooh, French vanilla creamer, let's go. How is that chicken sandwich compared to Chick-fil-A? I think the KFC one is slightly inferior to the Chick-fil-A sandwich. But it's still really good. Nice. Loose leaf is the way to go. Loose leaf tea. I'm trying to be clean here, guys. How to use my manners. Arby's has a fantastic chicken sandwich, Frisky. I agree. That's the only thing I'll eat at Arby's, actually. I don't like the roast beef stuff. At all, really. Imagine Endgame, but no one died except Thanos, and Steve actually stayed with his bud instead of going off to his crush. That's hilarious, Cheesecake. I don't want to get too much into spoilers of Endgame, but it'd be kind of fun to talk about Endgame. Okay, guys. Quick poll. Quick poll. Alright, guys. I'm going to post a poll. You guys need to vote. Which movie is better? Avengers Infinity War or Avengers Endgame? I need to know. I know what the correct answer is. Hey, Psyduck Returns, welcome. It's not tough for me. There's a clear answer. Really expedited? No Arby's? Huh. The Thanos truck meme, no. Hate to be the guy we haven't seen it by now. You know what? Esther hadn't seen either movie until very recently. Alright guys, only a few more seconds left to vote. Wow, really? Really? What? Oh, Frisky, thanks for the 10 bits. Alright, so 19 of you said Endgame was better? I'm sorry, Infinity War is miles better than Endgame. And it's not even close. I'm sorry, but I hate how they made Steve go back. They could have at least let Bucky go back with him. I know. I do agree, Cheesecake. It felt like they kind of like brushed Bucky under the rug near the end. Like they kind of built up their friendship. And it was like, oh yeah, Bucky and him are good friends, I guess. But, I mean, come on. It was Sergeant Carter. Cap is the ultimate simp, literally going through time and space and neglecting his duty as the representation of the free world to go for a girl. Oh, simp. Dean. That was savage. Yeah, Lolo, good question. Infinity War is a much better movie than Endgame. Much, much better. Yeah, Matt, there's a voting in the chat. People paid to vote twice. They did. I noticed that. It's a fraud vote. Because at the time, I didn't know there was a continuation. Yeah, I didn't either, fraud. It was way more impactful. I'm gonna build a case for why I think Infinity War is a better movie than Endgame. I don't like Endgame. I don't think Endgame was bad, but Infinity War is so much better. Exactly, Starma. I agree. I'm paid to win, dang it. Frisky. But I know for a fact the character of Thanos was destroyed in Endgame. They did Bucky wrong. Agreed, Mad Hat. They both hit me with the feels. They do both hit with feels. I will give you that, Jaguar. I will give you that. Thanos went from a misguided but sympathetic villain to just a generic big bad. Yeah. Also, I'm back from doing the dishes. No worries, Starma. I don't care if it was Sergeant Carter. As the old saying goes, bros before does. I do know the saying. I don't remember a lot, but I remember more from Infinity War than Endgame, so that says something. Okay. Here's why Infinity War is better. A lot of people said Endgame was better. But here is why Infinity War is the better film. One, assuming you don't know about Endgame. Like, here's the thing. Infinity War has a natural advantage because it's first. And if you watch it for the first time, you don't know there's another movie coming out necessarily. Or maybe you do, you just don't know, like, you don't know, like, the basic premise of the next movie. So the stakes are huge. This is the first time the Guardians of the Galaxy and the traditional Avengers are together. Okay, that's already big. And exactly what Jade is saying in chat. The opening is just hit after hit after hit. You see, they just saved Asgardians from Asgard. And all of them are there. And half of them are just dead. Right away. You have the Hulk fighting Thanos. And Thanos just takes punches from the Hulk and lays Hulk down on the ground. Then he stabs and kills Thor's best friend. Then Thor kills Loki. Everyone loves Loki. He's died twice. No second deaths this time, he says. And you're just like, people are dying and dying and dying. And it's the first time someone wields 2 Infinity Stones. And there's a big deal made about not just 1 Infinity Stone, but 2. 2! Oh, Loki. Did I say Thor? Yes, Thanos kills Loki. Sorry if I misspoke. So that opening set the stage. It really showed that Thanos means business. So the opening alone is great. And then the derp was missed. Oh yeah. Well, I didn't misread chat. I mean, it was a mistake. Loki got me big sad, right? It was a genius moment because with Loki, he says kill away for his brother, and you're just like, oh, he's going back to his old self, and then he's like, stop, and he gives him the Infinity Stone, and then he tries to kill Thanos, and then he dies for it. Okay, that's the beginning. And then, by the way, we need to talk about the most underrated shot in the entire film, which is when the flying donut initially comes to Earth. And there's that dirty shoulder shot from behind Tony Stark when he walks out of the building that he's in with Doctor Strange. And you're just like seeing the chaos and people crashing and collapsing, all the wind and everything. There's that one continuous shot. Such a good shot. Super underrated. No one's talking about it. After remembering more details about both movies, I want to revoke. I actually think Infinity War is better. Okay, I want to talk about Endgame too. But you have to set the stage appropriately for Infinity War. I think Infinity War had best moments between both, but I totally think Infinity War built up Endgame to be the better movie. Interesting, Frisky. I want to talk through that. Here's my favorite character in Marvel: Peter Parker, Tom Holland, Bucky, and Loki. Good. You have some good picks there, Cheesecake. Didn't watch Infinity War or Endgame. Just know something who went to their school who was like in Endgame. That's right. Annie, I might be going over some spoilers, so just a warning. Peter's death was like, why? Okay, so we're still talking about Infinity War. So then, basically, what Infinity War does really, really well is there are moments where you're like, oh, they finally stopped Thanos. And then they just do a bait and switch where we're like, nope, psych. The first moment was when Gamora stabs fake Thanos. And then, like, reality can be whatever I want it to be. And you're like, oh, shoot. And then you think they're going to stop him because they're going to remove the stone from Vision's head, right? All right, later, JP, thanks so much for being here. And thanks for getting that clip, by the way, dude. You have any plans? Oh, Annie, you totally should. You totally should. All right, so this song is really distracting. Sorry, I'm thinking about Sonic Adventure now. Then what's the next one? Oh yeah, they think they're gonna extract the stone out of Vision's head. And there's one right before that too that I'm forgetting. Oh, that's right. Then he goes to get the Soul Stone, and Gamora has that little piece where she says, Like the universe has judged you and you lost. Like you don't love anyone but yourself. And then there's that whole twist, and you're like, oh my gosh, and another key character dies. And then you have the scene where Thor is finally getting his new weapon. You see all the destruction that Thanos has caused. You get a whole ethos for why Thanos thinks the way that he does when he talks to Gamora and he talks to Nebula and like fleshes out his plan. And then you have the scene at the very end. And I love this scene. This cannot be understated. When he arrives on Earth and goes to Wakanda to get his final Infinity Stone, Captain America jumps right in, and all the Avengers just try to stop him, and he just bats them away like they're nothing. And Wanda's doing her best to destroy that final Infinity Stone, right? And she's just trying her hardest, and this is the person that she loves, but she's doing it anyway because she knows the fate of the universe depends on it. And then as he's getting closer, they're trying so hard. There's a scene where... oh, because I just watched it recently. There's a scene where Captain America is just struggling to stop Thanos. Like, he's almost dead. This guy is almost spent. And he's just pushing as hard as he can. And there's a moment where Thanos is like looking at Captain America like, why are you trying so hard? It's like such a perfect moment. And then he just knocks Captain America down. And just before he grabs the stone, right? Wanda destroys it and kills Vision. And you're like, wow. Like, I knew this movie's almost over. But I guess they just, they just stopped it finally. I guess they stopped Thanos. And then he just rewinds time by saying there's no time at all. And he just plucks it from his head and discards the carcass like Vision's like worthless. And then right before he's gonna do it, Thor comes in and like just wedges his axe into his body, and you're like, oh. And then he does this anyways. And then people start disappearing, and then you have the touching moment between Spider-Man and Iron Man, and you think about it's so hard when Peter disappears, because you watch it and you're like, Iron Man used to be this like playboy, like jerk who only cared about himself, and now he's this father figure, and he feels responsibility and loss for Peter's death, right? And that hits you like a ton of bricks. And then to make it even more impactful, you just pans to the shot of Thanos chilling out, looking at the sunset over a grateful universe, just like he said he wanted to do, and the movie just ends. The movie just ends. I have never left a movie theater more awed. Shout out to the fact that Infinity War's ending was so shocking that people died from it. They did? I didn't know that, Fraud. That's actually terrifying. I don't think I have taken nearly as sophisticated as David, but personally I think Endgame is a better movie long term. Both, at least, having seen both recently, love them both, but I gotta say the way they handled the time gap, time heist, and final battle so much. All right, so now let's talk about Endgame, all right? Because I know there are some fans of Endgame, but it will age worse. It will age far worse than Infinity War. For a few reasons. One, there's only so much you can do with time travel. I think the way they did time travel was really clever and was good compared to what they could have done. But time travel always introduces some weird jank, like old Captain America, and there's a bunch of stuff that doesn't really make sense with it, okay? But Endgame, what's good about Endgame, the final battle was handled really well. But Infinity War has Endgame has three really bad things that Infinity War does not. One of them is Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel is a terrible character. The actress is unlikable. She's just God mode the character. She has no depth. She has no weaknesses. So she's a bad character. They completely ruin Thor's character. Thor, when they first meet him on New Asgard, he's this bumbling kind of crazy guy. But he should have eventually got his act together and stopped being the butt of the jokes. And then along with that, Hulk, they completely ruined Hulk. They just made him joke the character. Hacks and Snacks, let's go. Thank you so much for the raid of 9. How's it going, Hacks and Snacks? How is Terraria, guys? Thank you so much for the raid. We have a challenger approaching, which is pretty PogChamp if you seriously. MRS, welcome in. Galactic, welcome on in. How's it going? Thanks for being here. They ruined Hulk. Yes, thank you. Agreed. They ruined Hulk. Okay, honestly. And I think the comedic moments was called bathos. Look up bathos. Bathos is this idea that you inject comedy for the sake of immediate entertainment and expedient entertainment, even at the expense of telling the story. Now, all the Marvel movies have a little bit of this in them, but Endgame had way too much of it. There was a joke like every other second in Endgame, and it really diminished from the gravity and the stakes of the movie. I mean, stuff like Back to the Future and Chrono Trigger are some of my favorite fun games. The all time travel is messy, but no piece of media has totally done. Agreed. Agree with Captain Marvel, though, is pretty lame. Alita, welcome in. How's it going? Good to see you again. Stream was fun. Just building Terraria. Nice. That's awesome. Terraria's a good time. I also love how you have your layout, where you have like a whole sprawling Terraria screen or 2 screens, and you have like yourselves in the corners. I love how it's all laid out. It's great. I got to Marvel, but my little sister likes her, so I can't say it out too loud or her sister's going ballistic. Well, it'll be our secret, Luigi. It'll be our secret. The joke that they didn't know who Ant-Man was still hurt me. That's a good example, Starma, of a really omega cringe moment in that movie. Also, the Fortnite thing, that's gonna age so poorly. So poorly. Tony Stark does a phenomenal job in the movie. So does Steve Rogers. Chris Evans, as always. But there are just too many things about Endgame that are cringe or bad. Also, the opening where it talks about like it's kind of like them figuring out what to do post snap is really good the first time you watch it, and then the second and fourth time and fifth time and all that, it's too long. Endgame is way too long of a movie in my opinion. It's just too long. Infinity War, the pace is perfect. You're always interested in what's happening. You feel like you're invested every second of every moment. Oh, I'm sorry. People only passed out. No deaths? Maybe it's my dumb sense of humor, but I think the Fortnite thing is just funny. Frisky, I guarantee you, 10 years from now, you will not think it's funny. Like, there's no way. Like, it's so shoehorned in and awkward and just unlike the rest of the movies. It's just bad. I'm sorry. It's just really, really bad. Another example is when Thor goes to his planet to talk to his mother. Okay, they could not overstate the stakes, okay? This is them going back in time, right? This is them going back in time. They have one shot at this, and Thor is trying to get beer, and he's like making excuses for why not talk to his mother. Like, I get it would be you have a lot of nerves, but that just does not like his character at all, you know? Oh, Ray, thank you. Oh, of course. Glad to find you and enjoyed being here in the discussion. I'll be back again when I have a chance. Thank you so much, Ray. I'm so glad that this was a recommended channel for you and that you stuck by. It was awesome to meet you. I will definitely be seeing you real soon. Thanks so much for coming in. Have a good night, my friend. Gotta be trendy with those kids. Exactly, Starma. It just read that through and through. It was so cringe. The first time I watched Endgame, I thought it was a bit too long. Really expedited. Okay. Hey, Rock Dad. Oh, my word. It's so good to see your name in chat. How's it going? Welcome in, Rock Dad. Good to see you. I can do a shout out to Rock Dad. I give a shout out to Hacks and Snacks already, but I want to do a shout out to Rock Dad. Yes, we're talking Marvel, and there is going to be spoilers, obviously. So to recap on the sins of Endgame, you have Captain Marvel, which is a sin all of its own. You have they ruined Hulk and Thor's character because they really did, and there were too many bathos moments, meaning there were too many jokey moments in Endgame at the expense of the story for it to be better than Infinity War. Of course, Rock Dad. Happy to do it, man. Good to see you again. Either way, I don't think the last 3 seconds of Fortnite is a worthwhile point. No. I'm not saying that's one point, Frisky. That's one example of bathos, which is a larger point that touches on a ton of moments in the film. There were some of those moments in Infinity War. Why is Captain Marvel a sin? Because she's God mode the character. She has no depth or personality. She's not likable. She doesn't have any faults to speak of. There's no depth there. She's not an interesting character. I think she's really detracts from the movie, honestly. The good things about Endgame, though, is the end scene, phenomenal. They handled that really well. Where Captain America takes Thor's hammer and finally says Avengers Assemble. Phenomenal moment. Godly, amazing moment. What else did Endgame do well? Again, like I said, Tony Stark and Steve Rogers are just really, really good with their characters. I love it when they go back in time and they're trying to get the Tesseract, and he runs into his dad and they have that conversation, and he sees, and then Captain America sees Peggy in the other room or whatever. That's really, really cool. You like Captain Marvel? Okay, I'd love to hear why you like Captain Marvel, because I can't find anything likable about her. And it's just me, but I just refreshed and it says Mario Kart 8. Really? Oh, yeah, right. That's weird. I thought I changed it to just chatting. I feel like there's a glitch on this, because I did change it, but it's not refreshing for some reason. All right, thank you. Thanks for letting me know, guys. So there were good things about Endgame, but it just doesn't compare to Infinity War. Infinity War is just the better movie. It's better from a pacing perspective. The characters are better represented in that movie overall. There's no Captain Marvel to ruin it. Thor and Hulk are actually their characters. Like, they're actually Bruce Banner and Thor, not some comic relief. How's it going, Mary Martin? Welcome on in. Good to see you again. I really like Captain Marvel's movie. What? Oh my gosh, I thought Captain Marvel's movie was terrible, Frisky. That was not made in sync with Endgame. Oh, it was made in sync. Gotcha, Frisky, gotcha. Emerus, thanks for the follow. I really appreciate that. I'm a military vet, so I have the connection. Plus, I thought she had a BA personality. Captain Marvel and Captain America would be a dream couple. I understand the bias, Rock Dad. I appreciate you being upfront about that bias, too. But, I mean, I love Captain America. He's great. Captain Marvel is just political for the sake of being political. I do feel like the messages in her movie was very heavy-handed, and that also turned me off from her as a character. It was kind of unfair to the character that they made it so heavy-handed. They could have fleshed out. There was a really good movie that I watched that said they basically remade the story of Captain Marvel by changing some details and changing the order of how they were told in the movie, and it would have made a much better movie. I forgot the name of the YouTube video, though. There was literally ads that billed Captain Marvel as the first female lead superhero film. Cringe. That's not even true. Well, it was made around the same time, but the script for Endgame was finished before they wrote the Captain Marvel. Gotcha, Frisky. I'm going to head out for tonight. Had fun playing Mario Kart. Really enjoyed listening to you talk, even though I didn't have too much to contribute. Awesome, Tony. Dude, thanks for racing, man, and thanks for moderating, and just thanks for being here, man. I love having you here, Toady. Also, Squid Onion joined the chat last night. Had some really good things to say about you. I loved talking to him. You should ask him about the conversation that we had. Captain Marvel's movie, I didn't like it. It was bad, Luigi. It was really bad. I'm glad you're doing good, Memory. I'm doing super well, too. We're just talking about Marvel right now. Haven't seen it, so I can't comment, but once my Disney Plus works again, I'll get back to the Marvel binge. Nice, Memory. I definitely recommend it. It's a fun ride. So back to Endgame, though. Yeah, I just think there's too many things in Endgame that aren't as good as... Also, the other problem with Endgame is that half the characters are gone for most of it, right? That's not fair, but it is a reality. A lot of the characters, you know, Spider-Man, half the Guardians of the Galaxy, etc., they're not in the movie because they're snapped away. So, later, Tori, there was one line that if it weren't with my dad and his brothers in the theater, I would have walked out of Captain Marvel. Really? I think I know what it is, Dean. I think I know exactly what line you're talking about. It's really cringe and, like, politically connected. I think so, Dean. That was a hot take, but this aside, my favorite overall Marvel is Civil War. Civil War's pretty good, Frisky. Although I like Winter Soldier a bit more. Yes. Yes, Memory. I'm 100% going to be rating Art of Mana. We'll be doing that in 5 minutes or so, whenever it starts. So, you never seen the movie? Spoil all of it? I want them to watch it. Okay. Can you say the lean? Can you say the line, Dean? And I'll say whether or not I thought it was the one I was thinking of. Yeah, Memory. No, thank you. I genuinely appreciate the heads up. The time probably would have gotten away from me if I wasn't careful. You know why it's called a cockpit, right? Okay, that's not the line I was thinking of, but That was so cringe. It was in the same montage, though. I was thinking of a different one. Again, I don't like Captain Marvel's movie or character, but I can't say that out loud. My sister having a tantrum, and tantrums lead to very angry, do not talk to me right now. Parents. I'm sorry, Luigi. That doesn't sound very functional, unfortunately. Thanks for the lurk, Lolo. I appreciate that. This is a great song, by the way, Fraud. So, in conclusion, Infinity War, if you guys like Endgame more, and you genuinely do, and you've given a lot of thought, and it's your genuine preference, that's fine. I just am asking that you give Infinity War another look, because I do think from a standalone perspective, and as part of the duo, it's the much, much stronger movie. Instrumental, nice, Fraud. Follow my rainbow, can't stick around, have to keep moving on, cause what lies ahead, only one way to find out, must keep on moving ahead. Don't run for questions, follow my plan instead. Can't in what you can't see, take my lead, I'll set you free. Follow me, set me free. Trust me and we will escape from this city. I'll make it through. Follow me, set me free. Trust me and we will escape from this city. I'll make it through. Follow me. Oh, wrong part. Oh yeah. Lurking around every turn. Trust your feelings, got to live and learn. I know there's something that I'll make it through. No, while other options, only one thing to do. I don't care what lies ahead. Don't run the question, follow my plan instead. Trust in what you can't see. Take my lead, I'll set you free. Follow me, set me free. Trust me and we will escape from the city. I'll make it through to me, to you. Oh, that's the wrong part. Set me free. Well, you get the idea. It's funny how much better of singing you do when you're singing along with the person that's singing it compared to a cappella. It's a lot different. Hey, Sean, welcome back. Thanks for the 6 months at tier 2.
Haven't been here in a while.
Hey, well, welcome back, Sean. Thanks for being here. Hey, Mark, what's going on? Just for the real talk, man. That's right. We're actually about to raid our friend Art of Mana because Essie's currently being... Oh, you know what? Culver's came up, Mark, and I was just talking about you. Because I forgot who it was swearing by Culver's in chat. Did he? Awesome. We'll definitely raid him. David, I will buy 5 copies if you do an album with Sonic Adventure 2 songs. Really? Good to know. A power outage in my city. Oh, sorry, Mark. That sucks. So did you just recently get internet? Yeah, it's almost time, Emerus. Yeah. Let's actually pop in. How many derps do I have? 0 derps. All right. Well, this is a derpless one. So let's find out. Let's see where Art of Mana is in his stream, and then we'll raid him a little after he goes live here. All right, yeah, still during the countdown. So I definitely want to wait till he started before we raid him. So yeah, can I link our Smash PR image? Yeah, of course, I'd love to. You came back 5 minutes ago. Gotcha. And you went to my stream, Mark. I'm touched. Oh yeah, you're right. No, you're VIP, Mark. You're fine. You're VIP. You should be able to post. Wisconsin Project and Power Rankings. Look at that. Oh, who's this number 3? Who's the fries? I love this. The Culver's fries. That's awesome. It's all Culver's themed, guys. It's awesome, Mark. Thanks for sharing that. I don't think I've seen this before. Number 3, Mark. Man, we got a hotshot Project M player in chat. I don't know if you guys knew about this or not. A straight up hotshot. Last summer, gotcha. It's pretty good, right, Frisky? Yeah, sounds good, Starma. Are you guys ready? Hey, I think about you a lot. All right, guys. We're going to be raiding Art of Mana, all right? So enjoy the credits. I'll see you guys over there real soon. You guys are all amazing. I love you all. Goodbye. Take it easy, gamers. And enjoy the credits as always, all right?
Congratulations!